Morning everybody, happy Monday. All right, so this is our second week in the group. I'm absolutely loving the interactions. I'm really very grateful for everybody who's joining in the conversation, so big thank you, and I'm really excited about what we're going to do next. What I would like to talk about today is the difference between me too when we're having a conversation with someone and let me tell you all about myself. And that can go from one to the other extremely quickly. And the reason why I want to bring it up is that we have a Me Too movement, which is part of what we're talking about, but not specifically. The reason why it is so powerful is because people were able to see one another. They were really able to relate to what was happening to other people. So we called it Me Too because that was exactly what it was about, was that happened to me too. What I'm seeing though is that yes, we want to go in empathy, of course we do. And somebody is telling you something and you are able to relate very precisely to what they are saying, and we're going to say, yeah, me too, I get it. What we want to avoid is everything that could take place after that. So let's say that somebody is telling you something that's really hard, that's very vulnerable, and they're having a bad day or they're having a really tough experience, whatever that is, and we get that. We exactly understand exactly where they are at, and it's like, yeah, me too, I get it. What we want to avoid is going into, and let me tell you all about what happened to me, because now we are going from empathizing and being there with someone to talking about ourselves. And that can happen in a split second. I mean, if I had a penny for every time I witnessed it, it was not even funny. So we want to be extremely careful not to confuse saying to someone, me too, and then really talking about ourselves and hijacking the conversation, because now we're not only going for the exact opposite that what we were looking for, but we're really hijacking something that is very meaningful. Saying me too to somebody is one of the most powerful, meaningful things we can do. And if we hijack those two words because we want to talk about ourselves, that is borderline criminal. I mean, we have to be extremely careful and not to misuse some formats and some cookie cutter one-liners because we want to be seen. And it's valid, of course we want to be seen. It's a need, it's a basic need, but there is a time and place for everything and for everybody. So if a friend is in a position that they want to be seen, it's their turn, and we're their friends and we're going to give them that space, and we're able to relate to what they are saying and going through. And we're saying, me too, the only thing that needs to come out after that is nothing. We addressed it and they'll know it. They see it. If they get it and you get it, it's going to happen no matter what. So let's be extremely careful in our conversations when we are dedicating that time to people and we are going into me too, to avoid falling into, and let me tell you all about me, because that happens so often. I mean, I witnessed it so often from friends of mine. They tell me, hey Paula, how your day went? It's like, well, that's what happened. It's like, me too, and let me tell you what happened to me. So, to all my friends, I love you, but by the way, this is what's happening, it's not helpful. So let's just be careful that we don't hijack things that are very meaningful and turn them into something that is no longer meaningful, because we really want to be in that space of connection. Does that make sense? Okay. If that's happened to you and you want to share, please do. As always, we keep it civil and connecting. If you have any questions, I'm here for you. And until next week, reach for the greatest version of yourself. You can do it. Bye-bye.